I'd stand with Baba Voss as well, if it was up to me. Two of the stars of the show, Jason Momoa and Alfre Woodard are here. And, you know, I'm going to say very nice to see you, but there's a lot of people don't see in this series, which makes it so very different. Could you explain to us the sort of concept of sea?
Alfre?
Yeah, Alfre.
He's so good at it.
Oh, am I, Jason? 600 years into the future, 200 years out from where we are now, a virus sweeps the earth, and everybody, the 2 million people that are left, that's the total population, they emerge blind. And for the next 400 years, no one is born with sight as we know it. And vision becomes not only a myth, but a heresy punishable by burning. And so where our story starts, Baba Voss, Jason's character, has these twins. They're born to his woman, Magra. And I deliver them. I'm a midwife, besides other things. And...
A blind midwife? So is your
yes,
character?
Everybody, 400 years, no sight. So, and it's not that the world is blind, it's just that no one has vision as we know it. It's just the opposite of where we are now. But you see at the end of that first one, and it's not a spoiler, I can say it, the twins are born. You're out in the woods with them, and what happens?
Born with sight. Yes, they can see.
They can see.
They can see.
But which is not good for them.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Not good for them. So Baba Voss, how would you describe Baba Voss?
Baba. She had kids when she came to the village. So he raises these two children that aren't his, that have sight, and it's really just a man trying to keep his family together.
Could I ask you to, I don't know what type of actors you are outside being very good, are you method actors? Do you, if your character is supposed not to be able to see, do you get in the zone or do you prepare yourself for that in some way?
I'm not a method actor, and we all got together. I should say this, though. The race is on to keep those babies alive, and it seems that the whole of the civilizations we've cobbled together are committed to either destroying those children or protecting them. Of course, we are the protectors. For a month, we shot in British Columbia in the winter, outdoors, every scene for 7 months. But for the first month, the entire company, all of our atmosphere, everybody, we took a blindness training. So we had a guy named Joe Strechay, who is just a brilliant man and on a lot of departments, but he helped us. He is blind. He helped us to understand that just the same as when you start any project, there is a language that you have to learn, whether you're learning Silver Croatian, whether you're learning English, or just a dialect, but it is the language of how a person who is blind or a low vision moves about in the world. So we spent a month doing that.
All the humans who can't see, all their other senses will be heightened, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're strengthening a lot of your other senses by eliminating the vision, yeah.
Do you know what fascinated me, Jason, is that when I thought, you know, this is however many hundreds of years in the future, you're expecting it to be high-tech and spaceships and I don't know what, very, very modern.
Yes.
This is the complete opposite to that.
Yeah, it's kind of like if they hit a solar flare and everything we lost, electronical would disappear. And there's certain things that are left around, like steel and, unfortunately, plastic. But
yes, so they make things from plastic they're finding, and
yeah, everything's the remnants of a lost world. Yeah.
But they're having to go back to basically off the land to basics.
Yeah, to the basics.
Yeah. We weren't good stewards of the earth.
Yes.
And we weren't good brethren and sistren to each other. So the earth shrugged. That's what happened. We always say that we're killing the earth. The earth will be fine. The seed is within the seed. So we're basically, Stephen says we're back probably like 5,000 BC. Stephen Knight, who created it.
Yeah. Well, how many did he create? Because it has this epic feel to it, right, when we're looking at this. How many episodes are there in C?
We're doing 8.
Wow.
They were going to release 3 first to get you hooked.
Yeah.
And that's what Francis Lawrence did. He did our first 3.
Yeah. It's incredible. And is it $15 million per episode as well?
The thing is that we never wanted to shoot anywhere that we've ever shot before on the show. And so we shot in Vancouver, and we would go extremely far. In some of the opening villages, they actually drained a lake. Yeah. And it was all these massive, huge trees that were, you know, clear cut down. that are exposed, so it looks like a world that had taken everything. So they lowered that lake, we built the whole village, and they filled it back up when we were gone. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff. They went to great distance to
But
top
look,
of
I
mountains.
just want to point, since you brought up the subject of lake, I want to know Aquaman, right?
Yeah.
Well, you'd be very at home there. My wife and I had this debate, right? So we're watching Aquaman, and Ruth goes, all those tattoos he has, would they be painted on? And I said, well, they're not going to paint them on every day that he's going to film.
Are they his real tattoos?
So we want to know, in your torso, which the torso is very similar to my own, I have to say, but I am tattoo-free.
When he's dreaming. When he's dreaming.
I am tattoo-free. Are you tattoo-free?
I'm not tattoo-free, but, you know, this was modeled off of Zack Snyder saw this and he wanted to put it everywhere. And so, yes, every morning...
Get out of it.
See?
You put them on every morning.
Well, I never. I thought...
Who was right?
You were right,
Thank
darling. You were right.
Thank you very much.
Cute.
So you literally say he copied that because it's all over.
Well, yeah,
your...
and we made a whole message on my body, and it was very, you know, Polynesian, and that was his idea, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be amazing, and then cut to.
What about
Every day painting it. Yeah.
What about Alfre, the costumes on sea? Because they
I
look
had no tats, but I had tribal markings. Yeah. No, we did. We all had tribal markings.
But the costumes, is fur and
Oh,
they
yeah.
look spectacular.
Trish Somerville was our inspired costume designer. And not only the entire production team, Caroline Hanina, Nico Lepage, everybody worked as one because we had to create a world.
Well, it looks spectacular.
And you look even more spectacular, bearing in mind we're comparing you to your clothes and sea there. So look, today you look just incredible. Great.
Thank you, guys.
C is released on the 1st of November on the Apple TV Plus app.
So you have the Apple app,
Yes.
and then for a week you get the Apple TV
Yeah.
Plus app free, and then you can decide whether to subscribe for your $4.99,
There you go.
whatever it is a month.
That's what I
after
meant.
that. That's
You'll
the way it works.
definitely want
So,
to do that.
you're not in, you can't win. Thank you
Thank
very much
you. Lovely
indeed.
to
Lovely
meet you.
talking
Thank
to
you
you.
very
Lovely
much.
to see you.